10 Western New York college teams made it to the postseason. Only 8 remain. Who will survive? Is USL Premier Division getting serious? I have a hot take on Buffalo Pro Soccer. That and more right here on today's 716 Soccer. Hello everyone and welcome to 716 Soccer. I'm Soccer Dave, and this is the show all about pairing soccer with Western New York. So if it has anything to do with soccer in Western New York, we want to be a part of it. We want to be the hub, the source, the place where you go for that information. So we hope to make this your home. And we hope that you enjoy everything that we have to offer here. And of course, supporter engagement is very important to us. What does that mean? Well, we get you involved in the show. We can do that through a supporters poll that we put up at the beginning of the show, and then we read the results at the end. And we'll also get you involved through YouTube live chats. So we'll put select chats up on the screen, and I will be taking your questions and comments and talking about them. So supporter engagement is the way to go. So welcome, and we have a lot to get to today. Let's start it up right now. All right, hat trick headline number 1. UB. So the UB women, woof, let's rewind back to last week, okay? They lost 2-0 to Western Michigan on Wednesday. They secured the 3 seed for the MAC championship at historic Crew Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. Okay, quarterfinals. Game 1 versus 6 seed Bowling Green on Saturday. 0-0 in regulation. 0-0 after the first overtime. And unfortunately, Falcons score the game winner, Isabella Mazzaferro, in double overtime. It was a heartbreaking loss for the UB Bulls. Bulls finished the 2025 season with a 12-5-2 overall record. And hat trick headline number 2 is the NU men play their last regular season game at home versus Canisius tomorrow. They currently sit in 5th place in the MAC, and the MAC championship, that's the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference, not to be confused with the Mid-American Conference. The MAC championship begins Sunday, November 9th, okay? Big story, though. Canisius women beat NU 4-1 on the road last Wednesday. They secured the 3 seed for the MAC championship. First round, Canisius played 6 seed Marist last Sunday, and they won 1-0. We had Azaria Fagan heading in a beautiful cross from Skylar Cornell in the 21st minute. And Canisius will move on to play number 2 seed Quinnipiac at home on Thursday at 1 p.m. And that is this week's Pino's Pick. Oh God, I really hope that Canisius gets picked here, but Pino does have a mind of her own. Let's see what happens. Ay. I'm nervous. Nervous Nelly. Come on, dog. Yes, okay, good. All right. Thank goodness there for Pino picking Canisius. That could have been a rough one. Ay. But, hey, fun fact, Ryan Lewis, the head coach of the Golden Griffins, who is in his 5th season, is also the U20 coach for Buffalo Pro Soccer Academy. Great stuff there. All right, on to hat trick headline number 3. And that brings us to The Athletic, announcing earlier this week that Tony Scholes, the chief football officer of the Premier League, will be leaving to join USL as president of its new First Division Men's League. Big news here, people. Scholes is set to guide the launch of the new league, shape its structure, and run operations. He will also be an architect in bringing Pro-Rel, that's promotion and relegation, to U.S. professional soccer. Just a reminder, the USL voted to adopt promotion and relegation in March, and they are set to launch the Premier Division with U.S. Soccer's Division I sanctioning in 2028. So that is right. This man right here, Tony Scholes, big news, great for USL. And hey, Buffalo Pro Soccer is going to be, they're going to start in USL Championship. That is Division II professional soccer. But with promotion and relegation, we have the opportunity to move up. And there's the shot right there. Look, 2027, 2028, that's that new USL Division I league, could be at the same level as MLS. So lots of good stuff there to look forward to. I think that's big news for USL and big news for Buffalo Pro Soccer. And let's go take a look. Speaking of that supporters poll, let's take a look at today's supporters poll question. And that is Buffalo Pro Soccer. Actually, we did this one last week, so we're going to skip that and kind of move forward. But you never know what's going to happen here at 716 Soccer. But we'll fix that up and make sure that's squared away for next week. Gotta love being live. It surely works. All right, let's get into goal or no goal. And today's goal or no goal, Buffalo Pro Soccer will flop if the stadium isn't downtown. I say goal. That is my hot take. I truly believe that if they want success, it's got to be downtown. That's got to be the place to be. I'm thinking that atrium, HSBC atrium parking lot by the old Buffalo News, that is where it needs to be. Why? Well, because it's the perfect spot. Number one, it's right next to public transit. Number two, that would solidify that area as a sports destination. We've got the arena where the Buffalo Bandits play and the Buffalo Sabres play. We also got the Bison's Stadium right next door as well, now having the Buffalo Pro Soccer Stadium right there. That's the trifecta. Plenty of bars, plenty of opportunities for money to be spent down there. It's just a fantastic area. There it is right there, as we've got a shot. I was there last year taking some pictures. Perfect opportunity right there. Lots to do right there. This is going to be the sports hub. You know, we got baseball, we got hockey, we got lacrosse, and now we got soccer. And that's where the site's going to be. Look at all those bars and restaurants flanking that area. And then, of course, we got Canal Side and the public transit system as well. So I say goal. That's my hot take. Buffalo Pro Soccer will flop if it's not downtown. Where else are you going to put it? Peter Marlette Jr. has stated, president of Buffalo Pro Soccer, has stated that it has to be within the city limits. They've done the market research. They've done it. It's got to be in the city limits. They're not going to put it in the suburbs. So where are you going to put it in the city? Man, I think that's the only place to go right there. I really do. So that's my take, and I'm sticking to it. All right, and it's time for the final third. And in the final third, we're going to talk about Pro Rel overtaking MLS in popularity. I think it's a foregone conclusion that that will be the case. USL bringing promotion and relegation. It's something that soccer fans in America have been screaming about for years, and finally we get the opportunity to do it. We talked about Tony Scholes coming over from the Premier League, being an architect, making sure that it's set up the right way, the correct way, and I think that that's going to be great. And once that Premier Division is set up at USL, that's the same level as Major League Soccer. Major League Soccer is closed off. They have their broadcasting behind a paywall with Apple TV. Even if you have the Apple TV subscription, you still have to pay $100 or whatever it is to get every MLS game. USL, you're not going to have to worry about that. It's going to be on, I believe, ESPN, CBS, Paramount Plus, lots of ways to watch USL matches with either for free or for platforms that you already have and are already using, both on your TV at home and on your smartphone. So plenty of more opportunity there to see what USL is all about and that Division II USL Championship League. Speaking of which, they're in the playoffs right now, right this moment. So take a look at CBS Sports. There's the CBS Sports Golazo network as well. A lot of these playoff games may be on that network as well. Get used to seeing USL Championship, because this is what's going to happen in 2027. We got a full year, a little over a year actually, so we have some time to get used to this. We have some time to educate the public on this, and we want you to be a part of that experience right here on 716 Soccer. So we appreciate that. One quick note before we go is that BuffaloProSoccer.com/tickets is where you become a founding member with a $20 deposit. Now, if you've already joined, be sure to go to the next trivia night. It's going to be Thursday, November 13th at 5:30 at Brightsmith Brewing on Niagara Street in Buffalo. Should be a lot of fun. We've had a couple of these trivia nights so far, and they've been a resounding success. Feel free to come out and have some fun and talk some soccer. So, and bring your friends too. You can have up to 6 people for trivia night. And it's regular trivia, not just soccer trivia. So it's regular trivia. Bring your friends. They might not even know about soccer. Up to 6 people per team. But it's a blast. You got to go check it out. And hey, feel free to enjoy the college postseason action. It's all happening right now. It's very exciting. Let's see which Western New York teams can bring home a conference championship. So we will see you next week.